Hello everyone, welcome to GametechUK and a serious discussion about how COPPA, when it comes into force on the 1st of January next year, is going to affect my channel. So let's get on with today's video. So you may have seen lots of COPPA videos on YouTube recently and maybe think it's just another YouTube change that content creators are moaning about, but it's far more serious than that. It's called COPPA and it is the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, and it affects the way companies collect data on children under the age of 13. Earlier on in the year, Google and YouTube were fined a huge amount of money by the FTC, the Financial Trade Commission, which is an independent arm of the American government. They were fined and they've made huge changes to the way that content creators upload content. So what were Google and YouTube fined for? Well, they were found guilty of targeting children under the age of 13 with targeted specific adverts, even though the minimum age to be on YouTube is 13. And for this, they were fined $170 million. But this isn't just a case of Google absorbing that fine, changing their terms and conditions, and we move on with new rules. It's far more serious than that. The FTC have made this law, so thanks to the American government, this is affecting every single item of content on YouTube and every single content creator on YouTube. We now have to flag every single piece of item that we upload, whether it's for children or whether it's for adults. Sounds simple enough, but it's really not. So if we go straight to what the FTC survey says is deemed to be for kids, and that is anything that is appealing to children, kids jokes, music, games. The important one for me obviously is video and computer games, any TV shows, cartoon characters, sports is attractive to children, stories, children's books obviously, fantasy, arts and crafts, pets, products primarily purchased or consumed by kids like snack foods or cereal. There's going to be a lot of people affected by this ruling. Now, this video is never meant to be a technical video about the technicalities or the legal matters to do with COPPA. This video is about how it affects me and this channel that hopefully you enjoy as well. So what do I have to do to comply? Well, I have to go back before the 1st of January next year. I have to go back through 1,200 videos and mark them, whether I think they're deemed for children or for adults. Now that seems fairly simple. You can set your complete channel if you want to and just say, look, everything that I do is made for adults, everything that I do is made for kids, but it's far more muddier than that. And there is also the problem of the FTC fining specific people now. They've done their job with YouTube. YouTube has implemented this change. Now it's down to us. They are willing to fine us up to £42,000 per video that doesn't meet compliance. The problem it's muddy for me and my channel is the fact that, say I'm doing a Gran Turismo stream, some of the language in there might be colourful, some of the content and the subject matter we talk about might be way beyond children, but that doesn't matter in the eyes of the FTC. Gran Turismo, a racing game involving cars, is attractive to children, so I need to deem that stream or that video made for kids. So you might be thinking, well, just mark it for kids. What is the problem? Well, the problem is when you mark a video or stream for kids, this is what's going to be missing. The video will have no notifications. So you, as a subscriber, won't get notified of my content if it's marked for kids. The video will have no comments, so no interaction, no community building will be able to happen if I mark a video for kids. The video will not be searchable. You won't be able to search bus simulator or truck driver and find me, because that will have to be made for kids. The video will not be suggested or recommended. So one of my top truck driver videos has nearly 200,000 views. That's because YouTube have been suggesting and recommending it to people, but that will stop instantly. Another important one, although less important for me, and this is where it gets a little bit muddy, the video will make 90% less revenue. And this also applies to all my other 1,200 videos as well. My channel is pretty much going to die overnight. So you may be thinking, well, why don't you mark your content for adults rather than just for kids? but that is cheating the system, and they are actively looking to fine people. They even termed it shooting fish in a barrel, looking for YouTubers that are trying to cheat the system. A couple of days ago, I uploaded a video about my rig behind me. It was just a simple tour around the rig showing you what it is. Now, I really do deem that video for adults. A child isn't going to be able to afford that rig. A child isn't really going to fit in the rig, but someone working for the FTC Commission will be stumbling across my content, and the thumbnail that I uploaded for that video looked very attractive. Obviously, I want to catch your eye, so you click on my video. Had a picture of the rig, the lights were on below it, and it looks attractive to children. So if I deem that for adults, but the FTC go, that is made for children, I could be in a lot of trouble. The same thing goes for my bus simulator and truck driver content. How could I possibly argue to the FTC Commission that that content is made for adults? It's a game that's E for everyone. It's a PG game. It's attractive to children. It contains buses. It contains trucks, steering wheels, driving along the road. That is effectively attractive to children. So I would have to mark all of my bus sim and truck driver content for kids, meaning no comments, no recommendations, no anything. So if you are a regular of the streams or Discord and you know me a little bit, you will know that I do this for my passion. I simply don't do this to get money. This is not a money pot for me. This is a passion pot. This feeds my soul, being creative, making video game videos, streams, interacting with you, just enjoying my life revolving around video games. The loss of income isn't really going to affect me that much. I don't earn a huge amount from ad revenue. The money that I do earn on the channel is from the lovely members and paid Twitch subscribers, and I always appreciate what those lovely people take the time to pay me monthly to do what I do here. It puts some validation behind the channel, and I really genuinely appreciate the support. Do I rely on ad revenue? No, not at the moment. Although funnily enough, when I had the release of Truck Driver and Bus Sim, and we was having some really busy streams with up to 750 people in, I really did notice an increase in the ad revenue. Well, that would stop. That would stop. That was 90% of that would absolutely be gone, because I'd have to mark that Truck Driver and Bus Simulator all as child friendly. So we wouldn't get 750 people in there because YouTube would refuse to support it and to recommend it. The reason I am here is to grow the channel, to interact with people, to every day watch my stats grow of people coming to the channel, views on the videos. That's why I'm here. I'm not here for the money. Of course, looking long term, I want the channel to pay my bills. Of course, I want it to be my livelihood. 2 years in, of course, you're not at that stage yet. But what I am here for is to make videos, put them on YouTube, and get them recommended to people. If that doesn't happen, if I'm not allowed comments, if YouTube won't give you a notification, if it won't recommend it, what's the point of me being here? So you may be thinking, well, why not jump ship, go to another streaming platform? Well, this is a law. This isn't a YouTube rule. This is a law laid down by the American government that affects everyone using the website. And this law will make its way to DLive, Mixer, Twitch. It will make it the way across the board. I think the reason YouTube is getting it hard at the moment is because they targeted specifically children under the age of 13 for adults. I think DLive, Mixer and Twitch, I think they just generally advertise. I don't think they target children specifically, but I know these rules are going to be on them platforms eventually. I also really like YouTube. The massive thing about YouTube is the discoverability and the recommendation system. Like I say, for example, my top truck driver video has got 200,000 views. That's because it was being recommended all the time. And that doesn't happen over on Twitch. If you remember a little while ago, I did decide to break the live streams and go to Twitch for that. And about 6 months later, I come back with my tail between my legs. I still like Twitch. I still use it to accompany the channel. But over there, once you press the live button, you've got to have people just accidentally drop in. There's no one recommending your stream or anything like that. Whereas on YouTube, people type in keywords and it promotes you. I just like YouTube, and I'm really gutted actually. And the reason I'm gutted is it's just that this is my this is my life's work. I love it. I've dedicated a room to it. GameTechUK is me. It's my brand, and I've worked for nearly 3 years to build that up. And it's very close to being taken away. Now that sounds very drastic, but hopefully you've listened to the points that I've made in the video. And the only way round it I can see is that I only play games with a 15 rating or an 18 rating. So, you know, that puts out a lot of video games that I enjoy, and I don't want to play horror all the time. I don't want to play adult games all the time. I'm a gamer. I want to play all sorts of games. That's the only way around this that I can see, where I can stand up and go, hang on, FTC, how is this game for children? It's COD, and it's got an 18 certificate on it. You can't touch me. Other than that, I am at risk, and these people are looking to actively fine YouTubers. So will this be the end of my channel at the start of next year? I really hope not. But like I say, I'm not here for money. I am here for growth. And if I start uploading videos and they're just getting several views, then as a 47-year-old man, you really have to question where you should be putting your time. Such a shame. It hasn't come out of the blue. I've been keeping an eye on this, and I've only just made this video now because it's so close to January the 1st, and it is looking more and more drastic every time they try and implement it. I don't know what to say other than that, really. I don't want to go anywhere. I love this channel. I love my viewers. We have got a great community here, but I have to put my life and my time where it's best used. I will try to grow and evolve and stay within the rules. I don't know how easy or how hard that's going to be. Of course I'm going to try, because this is my job. But thank you for listening, everyone. Leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Have a lovely day, and I will hopefully see you in the next one.